Team, you know what time it is. This is your host, Charles Becco, and I want to welcome everybody here today. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Do apologize for the late arrival. Also do apologize for missing last Friday, but we are here today. I am your host, Charles Becco, technical analyst here, founder of Brooklyn Traders, and here I have Sabrina. Sabrina, please introduce yourself to the crowd.
Hey Charles, how are you? Hi Megan. Good evening everyone. Welcome to the lightning round where you give us your tickers and we will pull. Buy, sell, or hold. A little bit about me. I work for Merrill Lynch. I've been on a trading desk for over 10 years now. I've been trading both equity, crypto, and I buy and sell real estate. Anything stated on this platform is not taken as financial advice. They're strictly my opinions, and I definitely do have a lot of them. Just really quick, for those of you who don't follow the room, please follow the room by clicking the greenhouse at the top. Also, give your mods a follow and turn the bell on so that you can get notified when we're in other rooms. Some of us do frequent many other stock trading rooms that you may be interested in. And so that's it. Over to you, Megan.
Happy Monday, everybody. Hi, Charles, Sabrina. I am Megan. I am a financial planner and a tax strategist. So I'm a certified financial planner. I'm an enrolled agent, which means I can represent you in front of the IRS. I've prepared probably about 6,000 tax returns and helped hundreds and hundreds of families through retire.
Oh, dagnabbit.
Over to Charles and help you. We'll get the YouTube channel pinned here in a minute as soon as I get that link, and we'll get that popped up so you can follow along live. If you're new, like Sabrina said, follow the greenhouse above the Day Trade and Degens house so you get notified when we come on. When you get into the YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to that, and let's have a great night. Let's see those tickers. Back to you, Charles.
All right, and I want to just give a very, very, very special thank you to both Sabrina and Megan. You ladies have been rock solid. Also, Charlene as well. Again, little discombobulated today. Didn't get much sleep last night, and so just a little bit slow going with getting everything up. But we did just post the link to the Discord. Now we're getting the links to the various communities out there. Thank you so very much. Let me get to the Degens room. Right, let's get to the traders. Right. Okay, everybody is all set and we are ready to go. Okay, got the speakers up. That looks nice. Yeah. And let me get rid of everything on the screen. It looks kind of messy here. And away we go. All right. So kind of very interesting setup here today. A lot to talk about. We did miss our Friday show. Do apologize for that. I do want to do a makeup show, maybe sometime tomorrow or Thursday. One of those days where we typically don't go. We'll probably do a makeup show. Again, we do apologize. It couldn't be helped. I had gotten very sick on Friday. Spent most of Saturday in the bed. Spent a good part of Sunday in the bed. And, we're back up and running. The voice is back, and we're back. Even spent part of this morning partly recuperating, right? Just been kind of burning the candle on both ends. But again, team, I want to welcome everybody here to the show today. Let's talk about how I got clapped, right? This is kind of funny. Let's look at Boeing here. Oh, my goodness. For Boeing looked like it was going to do something, right? I mean, we always talk about our wins. Let's talk about the way we lose, right? So Boeing, again, Boeing had a specific kind of setup that I look for, and it was mixed signals, right? There was like we did a breakdown over the weekend. I think we had like 3 buy signals, the 2 sell signals, but the 2 sell signals that came out just overwhelmed, right? So basically, what happened, right? Last Friday, we had Austria that went back into lockdown, and so all travel and airline stocks got clapped off of that. And then there was like, I guess, a recycling of some news about a delay in Boeing's Dreamliner, and Boeing just tanked 5% down. We had a little tiny mini bounce right at the open here. I just said, hey, you know what? No mas, no more pain. I just tapped out for probably a 70% loss on my options position. I said, no mas, no thank you. We are out. Again, I was looking for some kind of bounce. Don't look like we ain't getting it. I mean, again, we went from being up here where we were sitting nicely in profit to being all the way down there, right? And you don't expect, a big, blue chip company to kind of move like that. But hey, sometimes it rolls out that way, We don't always win, and so it's very important to highlight, even the times that we lose. I think that social media could be very damaging, because it could give you a false sense of reality that everything is all rosy. When people are out there in social media land, they're taking pictures, they're smiling, they're cheesing, they're hanging out in these very exotic places, wearing very fancy clothing, and it can make you feel like, hey, you know what? Why am I not living the awesome, sexy life? The reality of trading is that it's not always awesome. It's not always sexy. I wouldn't call this a black swan event, right? But then, you have it set up that this wasn't a buy setup. We had momentum here. We had momentum here on the hourly, on the daily. We had momentum on the weekly here. And this looked like a buy the dip situation to us. And we bought the dip, and we kept buying the dip, and we got clapped up proper. Okay. Thank goodness we had a saving grace. Another losing position that we had from last week was Airbnb, which I don't even know. I mean, if you look here, right, Airbnb had not touched its 21. Let's see if I had to kind of go back, right? Let's kind of go back just a little bit. Again, and I'm not just sitting here lamenting my losses, right? I'm just talking about them because just so that you folks can understand, right? Yeah, we make money, but sometimes we get clapped too. And you know what? It's okay to get clapped, all right? All right, check this out. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, so we haven't touched the 21 SMA since early November, right? We just went boom, earnings, boom, 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 came down here, touched, and then, we kind of pulled back. Again, Friday was that, again, this exogenous event, couldn't control it. Austria went into COVID-19 lockdown. Couldn't do nothing about that. It's just a news event. And typically, right, on those exogenous news events, you do want to buy the dip, okay? If you see a chart pattern that's very bullish. Again, we had a very similar setup to Boeing. Same kind of setup, right? Where we just came through, bought the dip, and, team, we opened up like down 2.5% today on Airbnb. And thank goodness that we took our loss when we did. Let me tell you something. You could have a smaller loss turn into a gigantic headache, right? And so I'm just so glad that because I didn't even look at this chart since the morning, and I had no idea that the bottom had fallen out so badly. Team, let me tell you something. When you're on the devil's bad side, you better look out, because literally from the moment I looked here and we were down 2.5% pre-market, and again, what am I looking at? Again, since the beginning of November, we had not had a 21 SMA touch, right? So normally you get a 21 SMA touch, you get a little bounce, right? Same thing like Boeing, right? If you look at Boeing, you would expect, right? We were just up here, not even touching the 8. We were fighting off the 8, right? And then in one day, we went through the 8, went through the 21, went through the 50, and this is probably the 89 down here, and we just smashed through all support and resistances, then it didn't even matter, right? Same thing with Airbnb here. And, unfortunately, we didn't take all this whole loss, but we tapped out right here, market open. But still, we definitely took a loss on this position that we took from an overnight swing on Friday, right? And again, sometimes the technicals don't matter. I mean, just so very grateful for Apple because, man, it's not every day that Apple goes up like almost 3%. And let me tell y'all, team, as Apple was going up in the morning, I can just put on the 15-minute chart here. Let me make sure that you guys can see. Okay, let me just move this chart over a little bit so you can see a bit better. All right, okay, let me just make sure. I always got to check the production screen to make sure you guys are sitting here. Let me see here. We got 7 people on the YouTube. Folks, you better tap that link up there. Folks, Sabrina, go get these people. They listen to you. Sabrina, go get them, Sabrina. Shoot.
So, guys, there's a lot of you in the room, and I know you're listening, right? But if you want to see what Charles is looking at, that's what the YouTube is for. We used to do the Zooms, right? We don't do that anymore. We do the YouTube. So if you click on that link above my head, it'll take you directly to the YouTube where Charles is streaming live right now, and you can see all the charts and all the technical analysis that he's referring to.
Thank you, Sabrina. Sabrina, you let up on him. You normally would be yelling at like, "Hey, you better get on that YouTube."
Yeah, I'm a little congested today.
Hey, listen, the same here. You know what it is? It's because of the weather change. Hey, look, we just got a new subscriber off of that. There we go, Sabrina. There we go. Somebody just subscribed. There we go. Who's that? Carl Hawkins. Hey, welcome to the team, Carl. Hey, subscribe to the YouTube, y'all. Very good. They listening. All right. Let's get on to a shameless plug by Brooklyn Traders. All right. Now, one thing that happened today was we dropped our merch. Yay! Right. So now you can walk around fashionably in a "Don't Get Clapped" book bag with Champion. You like that? Like that swag? See, "Don't Get Clapped" T-shirts, right? With a nice little Brooklyn Traders tag. My man don't even have his edge up right here. Sabrina, you realize this dude don't got his edge up? He's walking around here like Steph Curry. No edge up, no nothing, no line up. This dude looking crazy, but it's cool. Don't Get Clapped hoodies, okay? I don't believe these are the prices. That's not correct. I think this is just a mock-up website, right? The prices are a little bit more than this. This is just a mock-up, right? But again, T-shirts, right? All types of stuff here. Let me kind of go back. I'm just showing the designs to you folks here.
We'll drop the link towards the end of the show.
Yes, we will drop the link. Also, if you would like, team, right? It's in my bio as well. Okay, Brooklyn We Go Hard T-shirts. Got 99 problems, but a stock ain't one. We got that in black and white. That's limited, okay? People have been buying, okay? We started with 99, now we're down to 96 and 94. Again, in black and white. I got 99 problems.
Where were these last night when I was purchasing? God.
I'm sorry.
For real, like what?
You see these? I got 99 problems, but the stock ain't one. Hey, you can come back to the show. And
new designs every day.
Yeah. Hey, for you ballers out there, we got limited edition right here. Penny stock millionaire. Okay, that's for the ballers out there. 44 left. People have been buying this up. The penny stock millionaire. You could get that in black or white. Team, you're not gonna get these designs anywhere. You know why? Because I designed them myself. Okay. I got a phenomenal design team. Eat, sleep, trade. Again, you're not gonna find this anywhere. You're not going to get these designs anywhere. These shirts are high premium. They're Gildan shirts. If you guys play sports, you know how high premium Gildan. These are Gildan premium shirts here. There's microfiber as well. Crypto pays me. Day trader established 1611, and the penny stock millionaire hoodie is just 100. We're only selling 100 of those. Okay, so team, just grab them before they're gone. All right, back to the charts. Enough of the shameless plugs, okay? Gotta plug some of the stuff a little bit, just a little tiny bit, right? Okay, so what's going on with Apple? Where is Apple going, right? We got a nice little profit, a nice little option on Apple here. We copped right here, right around I think it was 150. We copped the 155 option and just rolled it all the way up. We played this thing perfectly. We're up to the third ATR. We printed the inverse hammer, so expect a retest of 155 or 151 based on this price pattern, right? Based on this price pattern, I'm looking to buy the dip on Apple, okay? If Apple could come back down here, okay, I'm looking to reload and I'm looking to buy the dip. You know why? Because we got a fresh weekly MACD squeeze, okay? You got to give him the D, that MACD squeeze. All right, let me stop. Let me pull up another chart here on Apple. Again, we had a daily squeeze fired off on Friday, okay? We have a weekly squeeze, okay, that just fired off. The first weekly squeeze fired off. But I would not be surprised if we get a pullback before then. I'm letting y'all know right now, based on this weekly time frame, we're looking to buy the dip on Apple, all right? I don't think Apple is done, okay, but we're looking to buy the dip when Apple comes back to earth. All right, let's look at Nvidia here. Nvidia has been squeezing since June, right? This weekly squeeze, let's just look at it, right? Since June, right? So what could you say? I mean, let me see here. Yeah, we're starting to get bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. And it looks like we definitely have bearish divergence on the daily time frame, right? So expect Nvidia to give up some of the ghosts. I mean, to me, this looks like a fully executed chart. Like, it gave you all that it could give you, right? This is like Muhammad Ali after he done fought all the fights he could fight. Muhammad Ali said, look, I gave you guys my body, I gave you my spirit, I gave you my soul. Well, not his soul, right? But, you know, he gave you all that he could. Like, you know, Muhammad Ali damn near became crippled, you know, to entertain us and to inspire us, right? And so it's the same thing here with Nvidia. What more can Nvidia do? It just, to me, fully executed on all targets here. Okay, so I will definitely give Nvidia a rest. AMD, kind of similar. Okay, you see clear again. Here's the divergence, right? What are we talking about? We're talking about making a new high with the price while not making a new high on the RSI, right? So we have bearish divergence on AMD as well. On the daily time frame, let's look at the weekly here. Yeah, it looks like the weekly is setting up for the same thing, right? So team, we got that weekly squeeze. Let me see if we got a monthly squeeze going on, because if we have the monthly, that's a different situation. If there's a monthly squeeze. Oh yeah, we've been had the month. The monthly was way back here. Look at this monthly squeeze here on AMD, right? From when AMD was 17 bucks. Look at this, 17 bucks to 161. Whoo! Imagine having leaps in that. You know what I think has a monthly squeeze? I think maybe Ford has a monthly squeeze. Let's look at Ford here. Okay. From when is this? Is this March? That's March of 2020 though. I kind of don't count. I don't count. That's a pandemic. That's a pandemic monthly squeeze. I don't count. I wonder what has a monthly squeeze that might be firing off lately. Any ideas, Sabrina and Megan? Monthly squeeze. Let me look at Lucid real quick.
GameStop.
GameStop. Let me look. Nope. Man, if we catch a fresh monthly squeeze, I could get y'all a couple new cars off of that. Shit, you look at Tesla. Nope.
Well, I guess I know what my homework's going to be, is to find some monthly squeezes.
Hey.
So I'll take a couple cars.
Hey. Listen, you see Tesla here? Off of this monthly squeeze that freaking fired off. What's this? What's this? February of 20. This is February of 2020, it seems like, right here. Was that 2020? It says 2020. Oh yeah, we had the reverse split. That's right. Yeah, we look at this monthly squeeze here from Tesla, right? From 111 to 1,200 bucks, and this is with that reverse split. Oh my goodness, this just disgusting, boy. Woo! So an original share of Tesla is like worth what now? Like 5 or 6 racks, I think. Let's call it 6 racks. But like, all right, let's call it 5,500. for argument's sake, off of a monthly squeeze, right? That's Tesla. You can see the monthly squeeze. Let me see here. Let me check my notes. I'm just curious because I do see your tickers, and I will get to everybody's ticker here. Man. Okay, so I'm going to put out a public service announcement. Here's what not to do with a veteran trader, okay? Now, I'm not going to out this person, but this is just a dumb thing. Again, I'm looking for tickers, and I guess somebody that's in the room. Listen to this. And this is how you know this is a Bitcoin scam, right? We didn't really mean for this, but I just have to do a public service announcement. Let me read this to you. Hello, how are you doing today? I was browsing through my page when I came across your page. Very strange that he's browsing and his page came across my page. I believe you would love to earn through mining Bitcoin, trading, and Forex investment. I can help you trade and earn good returns within the space of 5 days, and also during the period of trading, you will have full access to your trade account so you can monitor your profit and learn as you earn. The returns and sure guarantee. So one of the things you could definitely, just the grammatical errors, it's just all over the place. I'm just checking out his profile. Get paid in 7 days. This dude is a member of every trading group on Clubhouse. 100% trusted expert. The team, do not send your money to anybody. And people try to send their money to me and be like, hey, Charles, can you trade for me? The answer is no. Charles Becco will not trade for you. Okay? What Charles Becco and the Brooklyn Traders and Sabrina and the Megans of the world, what we do for you? We help, show you directions. We help show you picks. We, provide education via our training modules. And that's it. As a community, we help each other. And yeah, that's what we do for our community. We don't take custody of any of your money. I do have a colleague of mine who is opening a hedge fund. Okay, I can't really get into it right now, but if you're interested in that, I can send you some information based on a legit hedge fund with all their licenses and agreements, and it's somebody that It is somebody that's a very well-known, very vocal figure that's been in or around Clubhouse, in around out there, just somebody that y'all would know, that y'all could Google and y'all could go and visit and shake these folks' hands. The buy-in for that is $50,000. So if you are an accredited investor and you're looking to park your money somewhere, you can tap in with me on the back end. But this is not the way to do it. Do not send, absolutely positively do not send money to people you don't know online. Okay? What you should do instead is go to www.brooklyntraders.net and sign up for some legit courses so you can learn how to trade your own funds. That's just a different idea. I just can't believe this. Is this person actually watching the show?
Scammers are everywhere.
Yeah, I just have to put out a service announcement because it's for as dumb as we think the scammers are, Sabrina and Megan, they're taking advantage of folks. There are folks in the community that's losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if I have to take out a good 5 or 10 minutes to just highlight, hey, don't send strange people your money. At least Charles Becco. We are here in Brooklyn. I'm not really that hard to find. You could very easily find me. That's why I don't have a problem with nobody. Ain't nobody gonna rap beef me. I ain't got no rap beef. Y'all could. You see this face? You see this hair? This is the only hair that's like this in Brooklyn. This face is the only face like this in Brooklyn, right? So I ain't got no problems with nobody. Okay, we're here. We're legit. We're real life people. We're here 3-4 days a week. Okay, especially during the morning show, right? So again, if you want to trust the community, tap in with us. If let's say you don't like us, there's the what's that? The Telegram group, the margins group that's there. That's free of charge. You got the Black Wall Street Originals with Lawrence Eggleston. You have the Bullish Institute with Ken Blanks and Rel. You got Nathan Charles, he's got a Discord, and you got Dr. Yanu. Dr. Yanu has a Discord too. You know, it's kind of a little bit harder to get in than his because, you know, Dr. Yanu was very specific, but, you know, it don't take much. You know, find your tribe and go somewhere. Don't there's no such thing as a free ride. Don't think you're gonna send somebody $500 and they're gonna flip it into $3,000 in 5 business days or less. If it sounds like a pitch to you, then it's probably a scam. If somebody says, hey, I can flip this and guarantee you this, and there's no guarantees of nothing. The divorce.
Also,
go ahead, Megan.
If they're that good at flipping money, they don't need your money. So, I mean, that's
exactly
number one. If they're like, hey, I can do this, if they really truly can, they don't need your $500 because they're flipping their own money and making bank. So if they say that, it's a scam.
Team, I'm telling you, I don't like Brooklyn Traders. I think we don't even pay for we don't pay for average. I think our advertising budget was like $40, Facebook marketing. And that was just to be like, oh, we should do something with social media. Like we do next to no, pretty much every member of the community that's here tapped in with us, not the other way around. We don't ever solicit. There's also, again, I guess since we have to have a conversation, again, there's been scams out there where people, they're copying moderators. If you feel like a moderator is hitting you up, no moderator is doing that. Okay, Rick the Mentor won't do that. Lawrence Eggleston won't do that. I won't do that. Dr. Yanu won't do that. Ken Blank-Sorrell won't do that. Just Money or Benz, they won't do that. Anybody from EYL, Jamal, and those guys, nobody's doing that. Nobody who's going to hit you up in the inbox. I mean, y'all some special folks to me, but y'all not that special for me to go and be like individual, hey, would you mind, you know, joining Brooklyn Traders? I mean, I love you all, but I'm not doing that. I got better things to do with my time. All right? But again, just be safe. The reason why we're taking the time to address this is because a team, it seems like a small thing, but people are being scammed for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, and members of the community are the people who have to deal with this, and we have to help people. You know, there was a Discord where somebody got scammed for $1 million. There's a big social media stock influencer dude who's being sued in court for $1 million because somebody made a fake Discord for him and took $1 million from somebody from his community. You know, so hey, if we got to stop and do a little PSA, because they even hit me up. You know, in the Bible it says, if at all possible, even the very elect will be lost, right? So that means that anybody could get clapped. I could mess around and get clapped. You know, who knows? I might drink some bad kombucha one day, say, hey, this person seems like a good person, let me send them $100 and I can get clapped same way. All right, so y'all just be careful out there. I'm sorry for the whole big thing, but team, I'm looking out for y'all. I'm looking out for you. No, I want to see you get clapped. All right, Megan, could you give us a little reset before we get to the tickers, please?
I absolutely will. And I see we've got a couple party hats in the audience. So this is a great time to kind of reach out to you and just say, hey, at the top there's pinned a YouTube link. If you click that, we are breaking down tickers that the audience have sent to us on the back end. You can do that with, it looks like a little paper airplane. You can message either Charles, Sabrina, or myself, and then Charles can break those tickers down. Probably only have time for maybe 1 or 2 more because we still have some on the list. So go ahead and click that YouTube. While you're in there, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can stay updated. As well, since you're new, at the very top, you'll see the day trading degens in a little green house. If you click that and follow, you'll get notifications when we're having these rooms and things like that. So again, follow Charles, follow Sabrina, follow your mods, follow the house, subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll get those tickers broken down for you. We are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to break down the tickers. So Tara, I just want to say I knew you were here, and thank you for being here and always having the great prayer in the morning. Love listening to you. Sorry. So anyways, BrooklynTraders.net is where you can hear or see the different subscriptions to the Brooklyn Traders. The costs are minimal compared to what you will learn. So let's break down those tickers. Charles, back to you.
All right, wonderful. Let me get everybody back on the stream here. Okay, got the window open. We're ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to go over the ticker list here. I got I got BBIG for a man Kendall Wilson. What's up, Kendall? Okay. We've got NE, ANY, F, GFS, plug. I don't see you guys in the YouTube. Hey, YouTube folks, hey, type in the chat. I can see the chat. I know typically y'all would throw something in there. If you're on the YouTube, you're watching YouTube, right? Throw some tickers in that YouTube chat. I see y'all in there. Okay. Let me just make sure. Let me check the other. I'm telling you, hey, look, we appreciate y'all too, okay? We also got QSR, Pizza, and WM. Fatima, I see you there. Fatima. We will get to your tickers as well. All right, let's go to BBIG. Now, I'm going to let y'all know something, okay? Y'all family, okay? Team, the Wall Street Bets type tickers, you're supposed to, like, love them and leave them. You know, you're supposed to be holding on, thinking about this thing is finna do this and finna do that. Like, any ticker that's a specific Wall Street, and again, BBIG, is it a legit company? Yes. Do they have stuff? Yes, I understand. But in terms of the way that they're traded, right, this is not something, unless you believe in the company long term, that you're supposed to be just looking at. Because look at how the price action is, right? All the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. And what's worse here is that we broke the support level, right? So, and we're under the 200, so that's making me think we want to come back down here. I mean, could you get an oversold bounce? Yeah, but team, this is better plays out there. You know, instead of BBIG, wait for the dip in AAPL. Apple, look at this. That looks good. You know, again, if you want to buy some long-term shares and play a retracement, y'all could do that. But I got to be honest with you, BBIG, it just shouldn't be on your radar, especially given the amount of plays that are out there right now. Waste management here. Again, waste management. Look at, it's a boring company. I understand it's not sexy. It's not going to go up 10, 15 trillion% in a day, right? But waste management, it's a very solid, very legit company. I mean, just legit uptrend. Look at that. It just looks sexy, man. Look at that. Right? Where is this stock going? It's going to the moon. Eventually, very slowly, right? Up, retracement, up, retracement, up, retracement. So we look like we going up. Okay. Again, I wouldn't be worried about the downside because, again, to me, once we kind of clear this 165 level, it's on for waste management. Let's look at QSR. A little bit of a different chart here. I don't know what's going on with this chart. I don't know. It looks more bearish to me. The chart is just too sloppy. It's a sloppy chart. And you have to realize when you're dealing with a sloppy chart, right? It's kind of like dealing with somebody that's on drugs, right? It's like, yeah, this person could be really great, but if you're trying to date them and they're on drugs, right? Like, yeah, they could be a good cook. They might be a great lover. Hey, they could know the Bible back to front, right? But if they're on drugs, that's a problem there. And so when I'm looking at QSR, I just see a chart that's on drugs. You know, maybe a little schizo, you know. Nothing, no offense to anybody, but it's a schizophrenic chart. It's going up and down. There's no discernible pattern that you could draw anything from here. Okay, so for me, I would just skip QSR entirely. Pizza. All right. Pizza just looks like it's going to be stuck in this choppy range for a little bit. I wouldn't be concerned with Pizza unless it could break out of 134 and stay above there. If it's above 134, that looks like a buy to me. If it's below 134.32, that looks more like a sell. Very simple on Pizza here. Okay, again, team, you want to be able to look at a chart and identify, hey, is this a good chart to trade or to swing, or is this going to be some nonsense that's going to absolutely completely waste my time, right? And again, with some of the classes that we teach here, especially market phases, you can take 2 seconds of the chart, look at it, and be like, hey, you know what? This chart is not ready. So that's what I got on pizza. Any here, just not a good chart. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. Don't waste your time. Look at where. So you know why this chart keeps doing this? You know why this chart looks like that? You know why that looks like that? Because they had a bunch of reverse splits, and I'm sure this float is probably tiny. And you know, people are waiting for the next big pop on any here. The team, it's more likely you're going to get clapped fooling around with this. If you want to get a retracement play, sure, I can set one up for you. Okay, you get a breakout above, what's that, 524, and you could get back up there, you know, to 568 or 634. It'll just be a very hard way to make money. So for me, skip any. This is better charts out there. Binium, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, brother. So look at Ford. Now Ford is a good chart. You want to talk about a good chart? Look at Ford here. Okay, a Fugazi cup and handle, high, all-time high break. You got a MACD, look like it's finna across in the daily time frame. I think Megan, you called out a 4-hour squeeze or something like that today. Let's take a look at that 4-hour here. See, Ford is something you could sink your teeth into. You know, we even had a committee on the back end who works for Ford, you know, who kind of gave us a wink and a nod, right? Hey, Sabrina, what you know about that wink and a nod? Are we going to get in trouble by the SEC? Come on. Is the SEC coming for us?
No, we're just winking and nodding.
Folks, I'm letting y'all know, there are people who work for Ford who are part of the community who are winking and nodding. They nodding so much their head about to fall off. All right? They saying they laughing, and folks is acquiring shares. So for me, Ford is bullish. This 4-hour chart looks bullish. Good shout out, Megan. I'm looking for more all-time highs out of Ford. Not all-time highs, but inter-year highs here out of Ford. Okay. The daily still needs some time here. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Look at that weekly squeeze. Squeeze, please. Again, Ford will put this on the dip buy list, right? You know, this thing want to come down and dip. We want to go get it. I wish it did kind of dip a little bit around 19, and then had a huge pop today. I was looking for more of a dip, right? I really wanted it to come to 17, but it may not happen, but I'm going to be patient on Ford. Next up on the list is GFS. Let's take a look. GFS Global Foundries. This looks like a fresh IPO. Ain't nothing we can do about this. This is fresh. If you like this, just buy it. The only thing that can help you here is whatever the fundamentals are. We're close to all-time highs. That looks pretty good, right? This is the front side of the move. So if you want to talk about front side and back side, let's look at Rivian for comparison, right? Rivian Auto, right? Very easy to see. Where's the front side of the move and where's the back side? Here's the front side. There's the back side, right? You don't want to be on the back side of a move, right? So with the other ticker, GFS, right? Global Foundries. This looks more like the front side of the move to me, okay? Unless it starts going down there. So there's no technicals we can give you here. You're gonna have to trust your gut instinct on this. To me, if it can stay within this 60-odd range, I'd feel pretty good about it. If it breaks the simple 8 at 60, you know, I mean, I can't tell you to just abandon it, right? It's a fresh IPO, so you got to give it some time. All right. Definitely set some kind of stops on GFS though. So that's GFS. Plug. All the EV guys got plugged today. Plug is still all right though. I mean, it looks okay still up here. I mean, we had the MACD cross to the downside, but out of all the EV plays, Plug is actually handling itself pretty okay. Let's see if we get a retest of 40 for a 21 bounce. Still looks a little bit heavy, top heavy here, right? So if we could get to 40, you know, I'd look to maybe buy the dip on that potentially, but as long as this daily MACD is negative like that, I would just be very careful. You do have a demand zone right about there at 40, right? So you should get some buyers to step in and support the plug. Okay, so look for 40 to be some kind of support on plug. We did BBIG, TSM next. Taiwan Semiconductor. All right, team. I don't like this daily pattern, but a lot of things look like this today, right? Like just it finally broke out, right? And you know what? I had an alert on this. I did have an alert. An alert came on. So, team, I'm letting y'all know right now, Taiwan Semiconductor probably looks like the most interesting chart, right? Because it's attempting to break out of this channel that it's been in since December. Okay, this thing is taking a year to break out. So is Taiwan Semiconductor ready to go? Let me tell y'all something. If AMD is going, if Nvidia is going, I have no reason why TSM shouldn't go. No reason why Micron shouldn't go. Micron's making a move. All right. So Micron already made a move already. So if you missed that metaverse play, okay, and again, metaverse, you gotta just watch it. You have to watch the news. TSM looks like it wants to break out here. But let's see, it may be a breakout or a fake out, right? Right now, it's looking more like a fake out. We do have that daily squeeze there. Let me look at the weekly time frame. Ooh, 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 look at that. Ooh. Megan, you see the screen? Y'all see that? That looks good. Look at that weekly squeeze. Oh, I think we have the chart of the day. Yay. On TSM. Look at that. Look at that. You know who I feel like right now? Negan. Negan from The Walking Dead. Won't you look at that? Now that looks good. Man. What does he call his bat? Lucille? Lucille will be proud of that. That's how Negan talks in Walking Dead. I still watch The Walking Dead, y'all. I ain't give up on the series. I know they killed a bunch of our favorite characters off, but I still like it. Okay. This looks good. TSM. Megan and Sabrina, please write that down somewhere. We got a fresh MACD squeeze, and we had a weekly squeeze. Sorry, we had a fresh MACD cross. With a squeeze here firing off on TSM, Taiwan Semiconductor. Somebody write that down. Oh, now y'all want to write tickers on the YouTube. Now y'all want to write them. Okay. We'll take two more. Ionic and PayPal, and that'll be the last two there. Let me write that down. No more tickers. Yep. I got you. This will be the last two. Ionic and PayPal. Okay. These are the last two. Actually, no, it's on there. Oh, Sabrina, you got it already. Way to go. Way to go. Thank you, Sabrina. Megan, could you give us a quick reset before we get to the last tickers, please?
Absolutely. So this is the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold, where you give us the tickers and Charles will break it down live on YouTube so you can watch what he's talking about with the charts. The YouTube link is above our heads. You can go ahead and click that. Make sure you subscribe while you are in there. We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We are full on tickers tonight, so make sure you stop back on Wednesday. Are we going to be here Wednesday with Thanksgiving on Thursday?
Oh man, we gonna do something. We gotta do something for Turkey Day. We might be here tomorrow. We might shorten the week. Let's be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow, same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to follow the mods and follow the day trading Legion's house on top, because sometimes we do mix up the schedule a little bit with holidays or somebody's sick or whatnot. So make sure you follow the house. Make sure you follow the mods. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube, and we'll put our merchandise link up very soon. Charles, if you want to send that to me on the back end if you've got it available, or Sabrina, I'll get that pinned. We've got a couple more tickers to break down on YouTube, so go ahead and click that link. Charles, back to you.
All right, thank you so very much, Megan, and thank you for the tickers there. Let me see here. So yeah, TSM looks good. I'm gonna just peek at GME real quick because Koi said she want to look at it. What happened with GME? Oh, the GME don't look too bad neither. Now,
so GME, remember, has all those squeezes, and we talked about the other day that you didn't like the IB, but they're getting into the whole meta world as well.
GME talking about meta news, that seems more pumpy to me, but I'm gonna let y'all know this weekly chart looks good. This weekly chart looks better than TSM. The only thing that always concerns me about GameStop is that there's a nice 2-day push here from, damn, 211 to 248. Oh, damn. Where have I been?
I see that 2 days ago.
Look, I don't be looking at it. GameStop, Apple was paying me. I'm focused. Apple was giving me money. Apple has
a line up the next place. We got to line them up.
No, man. Apple got a way better implied vol than GameStop. Let me see. Let me just peek it. Let me just look.
But the other thing about GameStop is the IV is high, but in comparison to how high it's gotten in the past, it's low. When I look at the historical IV.
I know, but that's just like you being with an abusive husband and be like, oh, he beat me.
Okay, it's not funny if you're in a abusive relationship.
No, it's not funny, but like, no, but it's like, you know, it's kind of like you're in any kind of abusive relationship. Let's say you're a guy getting smacked around, like, oh, she only smacks me on Saturday and Tuesdays now, not 5 days a week. Like, it's just not a, you know, it's just, I guess it's better. I mean, for me, if you want to be way out here, and my goodness, these options are $13,000 for the leaps here in GME. My goodness, let me look at what the next week looks like. $2,000. It's, I mean, look. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what though. Selling some premium may not really be a bad idea. Not really bad idea. Sell some premium. $1.50. Okay. Well, hey, and team, y'all can always hold the stock. Y'all can always, and you know, we had a little discussion about, hey, Charles, how do we afford, you know, expensive stocks? Well, you can go to Cash App and you can buy fractional shares, right? Let me see something. Can we buy a fractional? We could buy fractional shares of GameStop.
You're not option traders, and you don't know what sell premium means, what Charles just mentioned. Go to brooklyn-traders.net and sign up and take some of the classes, because all of that terminology is broken down. Not only what it means, but how to actually practice it with examples and hopefully be profitable with it then as well. So brooklyn-traders.net to find out more about selling premium.
Appreciate that, Megan. I forgot that we got some new people up in here. I'll just be going off the rip. Thank you. I appreciate that. But for again, for members of the community who's maybe, again, if you're scared of options, if you're new, if you have no idea what's going on, just stick with the stock. A very easy, affordable way to participate in almost any stock, right? Not every. You could go right to Cash App, and Cash App will allow you to buy fractional shares in certain stocks. And I just went to check, and they will allow you to buy fractional shares of GameStop. Okay, so I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm always a little skeptical with GameStop, you know, because you get these false breakouts. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the fifth go around, so it's gonna happen. I don't know, but again, I'm just always very curious, very skeptical, right? But this weekly looks damn good. This weekly, I'm not really impressed by the daily. I'm letting you know that right now. But if GameStop could close up here, this weekly looks good. We've got daily momentum. We've got hourly momentum. So if we get a nice retest, man, a nice dip buy in GameStop will be if GameStop gets crushed for $20. Okay, shoot, I might throw some shares on. I might sell some premium on some GameStop. And let me just see it just come back down here, and we could ride, okay? So, yeah, GameStop looks good, okay? Okay, to the apes out there. Shouts out to Wall Street Bets, the apes out there. GameStop looks good. TSM looks good. I got two really good charts here. Nice finds there. I'm sorry if I leapfrogged over anybody, okay? Again, I went to some of the good charts, or some charts I was curious about. Some of these charts I already know what they look like, and some are just not good. I have no idea what this one looks like. But if y'all know me, y'all should already know what I'm about to say about Ionic or whatever this is. If you're in, great. If you're not, stay away. And if you're looking for exits, right, you want to stay above 19. You want to be above that 20 range. Above 20, I would say the ball is in the Bulls' courts. Below 20, and you're in a danger zone, right? And so there's nothing to do here. Okay, I see charts like this all the time. Again, I'm sure this is earnings or whatever. Looks more pumpy. It looks like a totally new company. I can't talk bad about something that's new, but I just typically don't trust charts that look like this. It's just flat, and just kaboom like that. Anytime I see a kaboom chart, I think my portfolio is going to kaboom up, and I typically stay away. So I'm probably not going to be interested in this. However, if you are, right, my best advice, my best guess is, man, the camera's real close to my face. I look really extra chubby here. Do I really look that? I'm not really that fat, am I? No, I'm not. I ain't fat. Okay, I look really good. Anyway, Ionic, right? Above 20, that looks okay. Below 20, past that. That's the Jamaican C. PayPal. PayPal is a clap. I mean, I've been waiting for this. Woo! Man. I was looking in at that 200 support level, and I said, man, if 200 breaks, I should short this thing, man. But when PayPal has been oversold for so long, I could not break my rules. I could not say to myself, okay, let me just short something that's just so low. Okay, here's the good thing. Here's the good news for the Bulls, right? I see bullish divergence on PayPal, right? So look for some kind of reversal. We get this high-low setup here. Again, check us out, Brooklyn Traders, to figure out what that is. We get a close above 193.83, and we may get a nice little reversal temporarily of PayPal. For me, if we're here at 190, I'd be playing the 200. I wouldn't even be thinking about we getting to this 219, because if we get to the 219, I'm letting y'all know them shorts is going to come back in, right? These payment processes have been getting crushed. Look at PayPal here. Look at Square. Look at my baby Square. Oh. Look at Square. Almost down to $200. Okay. Definitely Square down here. You want to be thinking about some long-term shares. Square's been trapped in this range. Okay. You remember that R. Kelly song, Trapped in the Closet? It's trapped in the closet. Just you can't get out. Like, whatever. Man, Square's just getting smacked around. Woo! I love Square. It's a fantastic company. Very sad. But again, if you're scared, right? Nothing wrong with some long-term shares here on PayPal and Square, but I do see some bullish divergence here. Let me just kind of move this over. There it is. Right here. There's a little corner here. I know y'all probably look at all these lines like, Charles, how you see these squiggly lines? Yeah, I see it. This is bullish divergence right there. That RSI is making higher lows. Okay, dropping the sauce for you guys. Higher lows in the RSI is bullish divergence here. So I'm looking for PayPal for some kind of reversal at some point. I don't know when. Just wait for it. That's PayPal. Next up on this list is WLTW. Okay. WLTW. Megan, would you like to give us our final reset of the night?
I would. So Sabrina has pinned to the top the Brooklyn Traders merchandise that just launched. If you go ahead and click that link, you can check it out. I would go sooner than later if you like something to buy it, because there are limited numbers on some of the designs. So if you like something, grab it now before it's sold out. Some of them are moving quickly, so that link is pinned at the top. This is the lightning round, buy, sell, or hold. We will try to do another show yet this week, possibly tomorrow, so outside our normal schedule. Make sure that you follow the Day Trading Students House, and make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the moderators. So we have, I think, one more ticker to break down tonight, and then we are going to head out of here. But check out that merchandise that just launched. Charles, back to you.
All right, team. So WLTW, again, it's just a sloppy chart. It's just better things. I mean, honestly, with the way that PayPal looks, I would rather you actually fool around with a potential reversal in PayPal before messing with WLTW. It's just too much. There's too much going on. You know, just like my son when he's having a sugar rush. You know, he's like Speedy Gonzalez. He's just running around doing backflips off the furniture. Like, what's this kid trying to do? He can't sit still. Same thing like WLTW here. It's too much choppiness. Don't waste your time. You gotta make yourself a big headache, right? To me, the dip buy I'll be looking for the week here will be on PayPal. Look for the dip buy on PayPal again above 193.83. Look for that. As a matter of fact, let me set more alerts because sometimes I don't pay attention to the first one. Let me just set like 3. Okay. And sometimes these alerts be some fake outs too, so I'm gonna wait. Okay, Megan, we're gonna wait, right? We are gonna wait. We're gonna wait to the end of the day. Professionals buy these things at the end of the day, not the beginning, y'all. Okay, dropping some sauce on y'all. Okay.
The amateurs open the day and the professionals close the day.
Kapow! Bang bang! What did the 5 fingers say to the face, Charlie Murphy? Slap! Exactly. There we go. It's PayPal right there. Yeah, dip buy to the week. If you're looking for something good, I want TSM. Here's a rule on TSM. It gotta stay above 124. Got to. Okay, that's TSM right there. And the other one, GME. These are the only charts that I've seen that look good tonight. And GME, we want to see this thing actually do something, right? Like we want to see, like, and you'll know when GME is moving, right? Because everybody be talking about it. GME will go from 247 to 3. I honestly can't believe GME went from 200 to 247 in 2 dang days. Dag nabbit, and I didn't get a piece. I'll scalp a GME. I don't be messing with it like that. But man, that looks good. Let's see if GME can get up there. Again, I'm going to set lots of alerts here, right? So if GME wants to start moving around on us, right, whether up to the downside, I'm going to be alerted. Okay? Ain't going to leave me behind. Okay? We're going to figure something out to do on GME. Let me just get my stuff together, and we'll be right as rain. Sabrina and Megan, any last words before we tap out of here?
I would just like to advise you guys as a word of caution. So this week, usually most people, so being that I work in an investment bank, I kind of know the schedule, right? So given that this week is a holiday week on Thursday, right? Thursday's Thanksgiving in the U.S., most desks will be taking Wednesday as a half day. We're off on Thursday, and then Friday, no one's ever in. So be mindful of that, you know, as you're coming up with your strategies for tomorrow. It is a short week, so I would just be mindful of that. And have a great Thanksgiving for those of you that celebrate. Over to you, Megan. Yeah, I don't really have anything to close out other than happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you all do something that makes you so happy this week. That's all I got.
All right. Again, team, I just want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Really do appreciate this. Honestly, we could not do this without you, and we really appreciate you, okay? One message I want to leave it to you guys, okay? Make it happen. See if the camera can get that. Make it happen, y'all, okay? Always make it happen. All right, whatever you do, just make it happen. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. And God bless. I think I'm getting fat. Why don't y'all tell me I was getting fat? Man, I need to lose some weight. I need some lotion too. My hands is looking crazy right now. Thank you, y'all. God bless everybody. Yeah, GME and TSM looks good. Appreciate it. Take care, everybody.